Beloved, happy Monday. Call this somewhat a Monday motivation. I hope you had a great weekend. You were refreshed. You had to sit down and think and plan for this coming week. And I have something for you this week that would help you to appreciate the little things. Because it is useless for us to say we will appreciate the bigger things when we have them, while we don't appreciate the little things. Because it is the little things that teach us how to manage the little that we have and be able to have the skill and the ability to manage the big things that are coming in our life. I have a scripture that I want to give you that is helping me each and every day. It's not easy, but it's something that is worth doing each and every day. It's something worth fighting for each and every day. Jesus Christ teaches about this, and he says in Luke chapter 16, verse 10, "He who is faithful in what is least is faithful also in much. And he who is unjust in what is least is unjust also in much." Now, what a profound teaching is there. That if we say, when we are employed by someone, by a certain boss, then we are unjust. But in our mind, we are saying, when we have our own things, we'll be just. We're lying to ourselves. When we fail to give 10,000, when we earn 100,000, and still say, when we earn 1 million, we'll be able to give 100,000, that's a lie. It's a deception that we think we're deceiving God. But hey, guys, God cannot be mocked. We will reap what we sow. Even in life, that's what it is. We reap what we sow. We can't say we will be unfaithful in our relationships, in our dating, and say we will be faithful in marriage. It doesn't make sense. Jesus Christ says, if you are faithful in little, then you'll be faithful in much. That means you can be trusted in much. You can be given more responsibility because you have portrayed that you are a faithful man or woman or child or whatever. Listen to what verse 11 says. It says that, therefore, if you have not been faithful in the unrighteous mammon, who will commit to your trust the true riches? If you and I are unfaithful in little things, in unrighteous things, who will give us true riches? Will God give us true riches? I don't think so. Because God looks at how you appreciate the little things and then decide if He's going to entrust you, borrow you, give you more. So God works better with managers. God blesses managers. God blesses leaders who manage well. If you cannot manage one person who's your wife and child or children, then how can you manage a big company? How can you manage a church? How can you manage whatever that you think you want to manage? And then he says in verse 12, and then we conclude this, and then you have a great weekend, a week ahead. He says, and if you have not been faithful in what is another man's, who will give you what is yours? This is a bomb. If you're not faithful to what is another man's, if you're not faithful to someone who's employed you, if you're not faithful to your wife, if you're not faithful to whatever things that you have been entrusted with, how can a God give you your own? How can you start your own company? How can you lead your own people if you're not faithful? And I'm saying this week, start with the little things. Speak the truth. Nothing is better than the whole truth. Do the right things. Be accountable. Be responsible. Don't be blaming other people. Take 100% responsibility and give no excuses. When you are faithful with little things, God will entrust you with great things. What is better? To remain in the small things or to graduate to big things and bigger things? My name is Songezo Gwanya, and I believe that you are extraordinary. I believe you have something special, and we want to see that. Have a lovely week. God bless you. Bye.